This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock
around.
That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky.
It may be tricky to rock a rhyme that's right on time, but not for this trio of rappers.
It's tricky.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're taking a look at the history of Run-D.M.C. Run-D.M.C. was formed in Hollis, Queens, New York in the early 1980s and consisted of rappers Joseph Run Simmons, Daryl DMC McDaniels, and DJ Jason Jam Master J Mizell. Childhood friends Simmons and McDaniels connected with Mizell while rapping in a New York park. They soon enlisted Simmons' older brother, Russell Simmons, to manage them. The group then signed with Profile Records under the name Run-D.M.C., which was a moniker they initially disliked. They released their first single, It's Like That, Sucker MCs, in 1983.
And that's the way it is!
2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme, so I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme was there, but then it went this way.
The song was a success and hit the 15th position on the R&B charts. Their self-titled debut dropped the next year and helped turn Run-D.M.C. into a force to be reckoned with. It also contained 3 hit singles, including Rock Box, which featured a rap-rock mix that eventually became emblematic of the group's sound.
A good way to demonstrate all the super death rhymes that I create. I'm a wizard of a word, that's what you heard. Then anything else is quite absurd.
As the rap world sound changed, along with the rise of Run-D.M.C., so did the look and style of hip-hop culture. The trio cast aside flashy rhinestones and leather boots in favor of more street-style-inspired fedoras and Adidas sneakers. Run-D.M.C. released their next record, King of Rock, in 1985.
Hey, this is a rock and roll museum. You guys don't belong in here.
I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire.
The rock rap album spawned the popular title track, and this was accompanied by the first rap music video to be broadcast on MTV.
Now we're the baddest of the bad, coolest of the cool. I'm DMC, I rock and roll. They run, I rock and roll.
Following an appearance in the hip-hop movie Crush Groove, Run-D.M.C. enlisted the help of producer Rick Rubin for their next album. Raising Hell became one of the best-selling rap records in history on the strength of such tracks as Walk This Way. This partnership between Run-D.M.C. and Steven Tyler and Joe Perry of Aerosmith reached the 4th spot on the Billboard Hot 100 and was later considered one of music's most iconic collaborations. Following the rougher-sounding Tougher Than Leather album in 1988, Run-D.M.C. came out with the poorly received record Back From Hell 2 years later. During this time, cracks were beginning to show within Run-D.M.C. The members were facing various personal, substance, and legal issues, and they turned to religion to find solace.
Well, if it's so, I hope it's not crack or coke, or nothing like stuff you ever smoke. And if they offer you some, say no, pause.
After a 3-year break from music, a refreshed Run-D.M.C. released Down With the King in 1993. The album topped the R&B charts and signaled the group's return to hip-hop.
My voice is raw, my lyrics is law. I keep it hardcore like you never saw you wanna be.
Unfortunately, the disc's title cut was the group's last hit. Even though they continued to tour, things began to change. Jam Master Jay started JMJ Records, and this label discovered artists like Onyx and 50 Cent. Run became an ordained minister, and DMC focused more on raising his family. More cracks began to surface within the group, especially when it came to deciding upon their next musical direction. Reverend Run wanted to return to the rap-rock sound they had pioneered, while DMC wanted to focus on self-observation. Crown Royal was at last released in 2001, with DMC noticeably missing from most of the album. In fact, he only appeared on 3 songs, and this led to much discontent on the part of fans and critics alike. Up next was a successful world tour with Aerosmith, during which tensions between the rappers seemed to ease. However, Reverend Run cut the tour short to concentrate on personal and business interests outside of Run-D.M.C. Tragedy struck on October 30th, 2002, when Jam Master Jay was shot inside his Queens recording studio. The group broke up shortly after his death. Reverend Run and DMC then pursued other projects, which included launching solo careers and appearing on reality TV. In 2007, the Jam Awards were unveiled as a tribute to Jam Master Jay. Sadly, his murder remains unsolved to this day. Run-D.M.C took hip-hop to new heights with their edgier rock sound and street fashion. They also inspired many artists with their DJ-MC relationship.
Jam Master Jay is his. He's DMC. It's like that, and that's the way it is.
As one of the most influential rap groups of all time, they will always be remembered as leaders of new school hip-hop, because it's like that and that's the way it is.
The time is now, the place is here, and the whole wide world is filled with cheer. My name's DMC with the mic in my hand, and I'm chilling and cooling just like a snowman. So open your eyes, lend us an ear. We want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
The Bronx was burning, gangs was everywhere, drugs was everywhere, death, despair, darkness. Hip-hop took everything and made it better.
This is London Real. I am Brian Rose. My guest today is Daryl McDaniels, the legendary musician, author, publisher, and founding member of the iconic hip-hop group Run-D.M.C. In the 1980s, you pioneered new school hip-hop and broke barriers worldwide as the first group to have a gold album, a platinum record, be nominated for a Grammy Award, and appear on the cover of Rolling Stone. You're a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer member, and in 2007, you won an Emmy Award for your documentary film about being an adopted child. In recent years, you brought your deep love of comic books and superheroes to life as an author of your own publishing house, DMC, Daryl Makes Comics. Welcome to London Real.
Glad to be here. This is real, too.
This is real,
Really
yeah.
real.
It's real, man. Well, welcome to London, man. What's it like coming back to this city? I mean, when you're kind of taking the plane and about to land in Heathrow, what are the memories that come back for this place?
Well, we lived over here all through the 80s, some of the best concerts, Hammersmith Odeon, Run-D.M.C, P.E., the Beastie Boys, DJ Scratch, Houdini, LL, Derek B.
Okay.
From London. We toured with him.
Wow.
Yeah, we played shows here with Derek B. Big shout out, rest in peace. And some of the best shows of our lives.
Why?
Yeah.
Why London? You know, why? What was different about these shows?
Y'all blew whistles really, really loud. And I remember Run didn't understand what was going on with the whistles because y'all would blow. It's on PE tapes, Run-D.M.C tapes. But y'all blow these whistles really loud. Run thought it was like, no, I was like, Run, no, it's okay. That's what they do. He's getting ready to curse the audience out. But that's what they do. I don't know. Y'all appreciate the music here.
Okay.
I mean, now, hip hop in America has changed, but since day one, over here, and especially in Europe, I would say people appreciate the diversity, the uniqueness. It's not like, if Run-D.M.C's the kings of rock, you don't look down on everybody else for not doing what we do. Like y'all respect the not having to be a copycat.
Okay.
So collectively, y'all make hip hop great. It's not like hip hop is great because of them, or hip hop is great because of what this. Collectively, it's Run-D.M.C, De La Soul, Public Enemy, and Eric B. and Rakim, Tribe Called Quest. Collectively, we are hip hop as opposed to who's selling the most and who's most popular.
Okay, but that says a lot about your mindset because a lot of guys would want to be number one, but that's not the way you felt.
Nah, I just wanted to participate. Like, you know, people always say, you know, Run-D.M.C is the greatest hip hop group. I say Public Enemy, and it's all preference and opinion. But I say Public Enemy because what they did with the hip hop. Everybody does hip hop, but what do you do with it?
Okay.
And just for Public Enemy was just so different. But in the beginning, you know, I don't think I'm a legend and a pioneer as opposed to the first rappers and DJs. Well, it wasn't even rappers, it was MCs who rapped. The first the real pioneers are everybody who did hip hop, everybody who did hip hop before Rapper's Delight. People say this to me and it pisses me off. I know y'all didn't invent it, but y'all started hip hop. We know there was hip hop before you, but y'all started it. No, we just took the recorded hip hop to that platform to unleash it. On my Adidas, I said, we took the beat from the street and put it on TV. So a lot of times when I go to high schools, colleges, and I do lectures on hip hop, I say, Run-D.M.C. really, I always talk like this. Run-D.M.C. really didn't do anything. And my effort, like the whole audience there, they'll get, Rob, man, this and this, and they'll say, no, that's cool, that's cool. But all Run-D.M.C. really did was we took the beat from the street as it was, as it is, and as it already was, and we put it on TV by getting on MTV. And that being said, MTV is huge, and MTV is very influential in the rise and spread of the culture of hip hop. Why? Because they started putting us in everybody's living room.
Yeah.
So for me, you know, what people say to me and about my group Run-D.M.C. really applies to Zulu Nation, Africa Bambaataa, Treacherous 3, Cold Crush 4, Funky 4+1, Fearless 4, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Fantastic 5 MCs, Curtis Blow, Busy B Starsky, Lovebug Starsky, everybody before Rapper's Delight. Those individuals are the most important individuals in this culture. Those individuals are the real stories that need to be told. When you talk about Run-D.M.C., yes, first to go gold, first to go platinum, first on MTV. Take away all of those, take away the entities that I'm the first of. I don't have nothing. Who was the first to DJ? Who was the first to just take it to the parks and do it because they loved it?
Right. So you stood on the shoulders of giants to kind of go there, but there was all of that behind you.
Exactly.
That you were representing.
And number one, the next thing is this too. Okay, we did Walk This Way. Walk This Way isn't the first rock rap record. It's a tongue twister. The first rock rap record is Rock Box, which was the first rap video on MTV. But the reason why we did Rock Box, then we did King of Rock, then we did Walk This Way. But the reason why we did those things is because way before rap records was ever made, Bambaataa, Charlie Chase, Jazzy J, Grandmaster Flash, Grand Wizard Theodore, they had rock records in the crates that the rappers, MCs used to rap over. So every...